The impeachment trial brought to mind doubts that I've had about our justice system for many, many years. I believe that the case brought against countless accused people since the very earliest jury trials have been unfair. When someone is accused of a crime, the issue is whether or not they did it. Are they guilty of the charge? Going into details that have nothing to do with guilt or innocence has no place in a fair trial. Showing the horror of a crime or how others were affected riles the jury against the defendant. Someone has to pay, and someone often becomes whoever is accused, and suspicion becomes enough to convict. The horror of the crime and the suffering of the victims is a legitimate topic when deciding the sentence for those who have been found guilty, but not before. My other critique of the justice system has to do with the death penalty. Now, I'm not against all death sentences. There are occasional crimes that are so terrible, so heinous, that the perpetrators deserve to pay the ultimate price and to pay it ASAP, as soon as possible. But I am against the way that many trials are handled. Sadly, even though rare, we have sometimes executed the innocent. And we frequently execute the wrong person. Those in the first category died because the system failed, and we must make it work. Anything that interferes with a fair trial should be eliminated. Guilty beyond reasonable doubt must be an absolute in death penalty cases. Shame on us if even one innocent person is executed. The system should automatically and quickly review all death sentences with super care to ensure that every case is guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Quickly should mean that all reviews and appeals must be put at the top of every list. They should be completed within, at most, 1 year. Otherwise, the sentence should automatically be changed to life imprisonment. That would be fair, especially to those wrong people who are executed. And what do I mean, the wrong people? When a system drags on, those convicted often change. And some of these appeals drag on for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, even longer. And the people who have been convicted often change. Some become good people. They're not the same persons who committed the crimes. Of course, there are some who don't change, and some who fake a change. All have committed an especially terrible crime and should not ever be released. But it is wrong for society to execute those who have truly changed. And this as much for the public as for the prisoner. Executing someone who has become a different person from the criminal who was incarcerated is a terrible, terrible experience for all of us.